Hello. Now that music is likely really loud. Give me a second. Okay, that's a little better, isn't it? Very good indeed. Hi, hello. Can you see how bright and shiny my new hair is? New. It's the same hair, I promise. I've just dyed it. I say I have had a professional do it appropriately. And compared to Jimble's quiet. Oh, hold on. How about that? We'll talk a little closer to the microphone. You just can't see my sexy face as easily. I swear, I am max volume. The gain is pretty high. The microphone volume is pretty high too. But I mean, compared to the backing music, maybe that was the problem. Tonight's backing music is by Ivan Dutch. I just did a quick search a couple of minutes before we got started and found some more royalty-free music. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, Jimbles is always quiet on Twitch. I'm not really sure why that keeps happening. You know, but it does. Least we can do, huh? Hello and welcome to a Monday night. I'm gonna get a hair tie for this hair real soon because it's getting warm, baby. But I wanted you to see how glorious, bright blue and green, isn't it? Lovely Jimbles. Hello, social cook. Yeah, I'm not sure why everyone's bafflingly quiet. So I'll give you the butt rock back. But thank you very much, Ivan Dutch, for making some really lovely backing tracks for vampires to get vampire-y to. Okay, there you go. Yeah, glorious indeed. Thank you, Luxy. So remember, like, over a year ago now, I got it bleached and dyed appropriately, and it was awful. It was that horrible lime green, very bright, sure, but they mistook my I'd like it bright, very intense dark green for I'd like it bright and as lime green as possible to turn me into the Joker. I embodied the clown and it was terrible. And right now, it's back to the appropriate color I actually enjoy, and it was done by a queer hairdresser, because that's how you get things done. Look, I don't want to be a bigot, but don't get a straight person to do a queer person's hair. They'll make you look like, I don't know, a teenager? A teenager, right? A teenager, or they'll make you look like someone's mum. I am neither of those things. Look, it's fine if that's what you actually wanted, right? I'm not gonna be heterophobic. One, I find that always a bit silly. But, yeah, they give me 100% a teenager's haircut. As in, like, I would be like some sort of rebellion against the parent. That's not what I wanted. I wanted something as obvious as possible to say, hey, this person is into dudes and people and ladies and people who are neither. Or both. Because that's me, right? It's me in a nutshell. Curse my fragile attachment, otherwise I'd be banging all sorts of people. I already am anyway. Yeah. Otherwise, how was everyone's Monday? Mine was good except for two things. One, I was promised that I would see a colleague's baby. She did not come into the office today. No, it's fine, she doesn't have to. She was looking after her older kid who was feeling ill, and I can approve of that choice. That's a good choice to make. Look after your kids. But I wanted to see baby. Oh well. And second, my team lead had to go home because his wife was ill. I have a third thing. If we're complaining, third thing. Emma Stitches, the lovely, inimitable Emma Stitches, was off renewing her first aid certificate and had her very fancy smartwatch on her. And when she was doing chest compressions, the smartwatch said, your heart rate is too high, I'm going to call for assistance unless you stop it. Now, Emma Stitches is known for being highly distractible or focusing on an individual task very well. So she was focusing on the task of keeping a CPR dummy alive and not focusing on the watch that you think is in view here, right? Anyway, so I received a call. Well, first I received a text message and then an emergency call that said, SOS, I am in trouble. Here are my latitude and longitude and location. Please help. Anyway, I knew she was at a CPR course, so when I heard people performing CPR, I assumed something relatively normal was going on, but that did not mean that my watch did not also warn me about my heart rate going up. Because I have the anxiety disorder. The symptoms syndrome, so to speak. Anyway, she's fine. Everyone is fine. What a lovely, nifty little feature that I hope to never use, ever. Exactly, Luxie. Yeah. Otherwise, a good day at the office. Watch Loading Ready Run. Graham from Loading Ready Run continue his run through Final Fantasy XII, a game that I hope I forget a lot about by the time we get to it on our Wednesday night streams. Corey, on the weekend, Corey had a very strong prediction that it would only be like 6 or so more episodes until we finish Final Fantasy VII. And I'm thinking, we're still on disc 1, man. We're still on disc 1. I better get fucking grinding. So I did, baby. That's what I did on Sunday. I spent more time on mastering some materia, and we've learned a lot of them. The characters are level 50, at least a lot of them. Cloud's a goddamn powerhouse. I did the battle arena like 6 or 7 times just to pick up a couple items. It's fun, though. Very fun. And that means, since I'm doing that grinding off-screen, off-camera, we'll get through it a bit faster. We'll focus on the plot, you know. There'll be random encounters, but it won't be everything. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, any other news? I finished Cyberpunk. I finished Cyberpunk 2077, and it was a very, very good game. I enjoyed it a lot the whole way through. I have this thought occasionally, it's like every now and then we bounce up against the walls that are set by the medium. And I feel like those sort of walls are often the focus for a lot of fanfic and fan work a lot of the time. The Harry Potter universe and Yeetle Turfs, fuck those jerks, but like there was a lot of unanswered questions about the lore. There's a lot of discussions and points we wanted to know more information and you couldn't find it anywhere. So people made it up and you picked your own. And those questions that were raised and that you were enjoying, you were investigating them collaboratively with other people. But before that is created, there's a moment where you're like, I want to know more, I want answers, and that point is frustrating. And that happens a lot in video games, and I find a lot of the time I wish I had another verb to interact with these characters except shoot. Why does everything come down to combat? Or the limitations that exist in this medium, they're chafing. I'm pressing up against this wall and I want to move through it, and it's really annoying that I can't. And honestly, that's why tabletop role-playing games are so good, because if your GM wants to go there with you, you can. Just bam, you know? As the only person writing the story, it's part of the whole prestige. That's why it's enjoyable. Part of the game. And I bounced off one of those pretty heavily on Cyberpunk. I really wanted to romance Claire. What, the hot street racing trans lady who is like a mechanic on her really sweet car? One with a beautiful, sad backstory that's not about her transition? It's sad because some fuckhead killed her husband? Of course, I fell for her immediately, and I really felt that wall slot into place when I finished that quest line. I loved every bit, and I loved interacting with her, and I really loved getting her text messages to arrange a race, and there's like playful banter between V and her. And then it just stops, man. It's written well. The last few messages you get is actually her pulling back from you. She doesn't want to think about that revenge plotline anymore. She wants to move on with her life, and V's part of that revenge plotline, so she's moving on, dude. And V didn't. Or at least in my case, didn't. Tried to call every now and then, nothing happened. I felt the wall. The immersion was interrupted by my inability to do a thing that I wanted. The same way people who wanted more information about what the Goblin Rebellions actually were got nothing until, whoops, it's actually anti-Semitism, lol. Fucking hell. Right? And that also happened with River, the straight female love interest. Sorry, the love interest for straight females. Straight female characters. That's better. Sound like an incel for a second. Like he the personality of Dry Cardboard, which is my good friend Z Feldspar has been describing Paul River as that, and like I agree. And it's funny that they did such a good job with Claire and Kerry. I really liked Kerry. They did such a good job with Judy and Panam. That's why River stands out so much. In some capacity, he seems like a generic straight person's fantasy, right? He's buff, he's got big arms, he's an ex-cop who tried to do the right thing and got kicked off the force because he will always protect you. He's big on family. He wants to have kids, and well, his quest is about protecting part of his family too. He loves family. What? Yeah, man, but that's all there is. Like, very little jokes, very little humor. If you take a step down the romance path, you get options for V to be jealous of his ex. Now, I don't know if you know this, Professor Jimbles, but jealousy is not a thing I try to encourage. It's an emotion that's supposed to be leading you towards other things that could be helped or fixed, and I don't want to encourage it. I gave up on Cyberpunk, Mako. Cyberpunk 2077. Because I finished it on Saturday and it like affected me. It was a good game. I also think it's funny that it's sitting on my list as like Pentiment, Cyberpunk, Titanfall, and then probably Disco Elysium again. I should start up there. So like, I'm doing Titanfall's palate cleanser between the deep emotional art history murder mystery, neo-noir, sad, cynical neo-noir. Titanfall 2, shooty bang bang, sci-fi fun. Disco Elysium, deeply cynical sociological game. Adventure murder mystery. I play games not on stream. Primarily slower games. Stuff I just want to experience by myself, you know? Look, streaming is a performance and I enjoy it. It's also a performance of like selling a character, and I think that's one of the reasons VTubers are so popular here as well. Because you get to be... If you're putting on a character, you're having a characterization, why not have that character be a big-titted anime girl? That's everyone's favorite, isn't it? Why not an overly horny, highly emotional TTRPG professor starting a counseling degree? That's the character you've got now. I hope you like him. I like him. So I'm glad you're on board. Fuck it, let's bite some people. Gonna press the continue button. We're gonna load with Galeb. We are on Long Island. With the threat identified at last, the time has come to strike back. Hazel Iverson has devised a daring plan to outsmart the mortals. Galeb infiltrates the base on Long Island disguised as a corpse. His assignment is crucial. He must eliminate the head of the Society of St. Leopold in Boston, Walter Stanford. I was talking to Dead Man's Tea Party on Friday last week because I had a lovely game of Pathfinder, of which he is a part of. And we were comparing notes from our playthrough. And he reminded me that I've got to stop telling all of you to go check out his playthrough because it's gone. It's no longer archived on Twitch. Which means you had to have been there. But he was amazed that we managed to talk through Beryl and find what is in the vault. In the Red Salon. And I'm very pleased that we did because I got to surprise the bastard and it's a lot of fun to me. Alright. As per tradition, Gulful I'm sorry, Galeb is low on willpower. We do not have any old coins to eat as well. And we are here. See? No coins. We got a bit of treated blood, but it'll raise the suspicion. Should be pretty annoying. Got a blue and green implant. We need a red one. And we're here to try and get a red implant, get one from the society, and then just figure out where to go next, you know? It's the whole plan.
Hurry up, Henry.
Right.
What part of I need those results wasn't clear? A child would understand. Why can't you?
Jesus.
That's a lot of blood. What are they doing?
Let's turn the game up just a little bit. Yep. And now you turn me up and you should be good to go.
What are they doing here?
Trying to keep them alive or kill them, buddy. Game voice was already perfectly loud? Oh, my bad. Galeb isn't. Galeb's a jerk. Sound. There you go. There. That should help. He's got a
Latest results are
dark, manly kind of whisper. Shouldn't you enjoy that? It's just part of the draw. Keep trying to...
Not everyone has work to do, but I do. Can't you see that I'm working?
God, what a jerk. Yeah, well, his voice isn't meant to be whispered into your ear just before you give in. That's how he works. Certificate of Voluntary Participation in the Experiments of the Society of St. Leopold. Volunteer copy. I, Mark Bain, cool name, hereby waive my rights as an American citizen. I authorize the Society of St. Leopold in the person of Dr. Favarone to conduct such experiments as it deems necessary to further the higher purpose we hold in common, namely the eradication of the threat of creatures of darkness that are infiltrating our society. I waive any right of withdrawal and realize that these experiments may present a risk to my physical, moral, or spiritual well-being. Signed in 3 copies on August 4th, 2019 in Boston, Massachusetts.
the latest results aren't good.
Not everyone has work to do, but I do.
I hoped you'd tell me about the results, but I guess not. Alright, we're continuing to investigate. Subject, organization changes. Following the arrival of our friends of...
All right.
We know this.
That's better.
Seems like there are other versions of that all over the place. Hey, buddy. Cool gun. Can I borrow it? No? Okay. Well, we tried. What's going on in this room?
A red implant. Maybe the one that I need.
The epidermis is already breaking down. I've been working on this for way too long.
Jeez. Demonstrating. Read label.
This locker belongs to Professor Henry.
Professor Henry, huh? Wonder what Professor Henry's code is. We definitely can't pick it. Observation theater, yeah.
Bacteriological suits. It's locked.
How locked?
Higher clearance required.
Fuck you.
That must not be the right one.
Decontamination is not possible. Bacteriological suit required.
Obviously.
Oh my god. Okay, well
Higher clearance required.
so we know what that is then.
That must not be
Get
the
into the
right
locker, get the thing, get the suit, get the thing. Very descriptive, Jimbles. Beautiful. They love you. So, okay. I think she's investigating Kindred flesh. What can we find out about Professor Henry? Well, let's go ask him. Where is his office? This looks like an office. What's that?
Human blood. I thought they only studied us.
Nah, dude. You need to have a baseline. Come on. Or maybe they could just look at it and go, gross, and then ignore it.
Tell me you weren't there for Faverone's meltdown.
Hello, Dr.
I
Henry.
only caught the end.
Great. She yells at me in front of everyone now. It's her way of motivating the troops.
It's not really the best way of going about it.
There are less painful techniques.
I'd be a lot faster if I didn't have to double as her personal assistant. I'm in the middle of a promising procedure, but I keep getting interrupted.
He does sound a little
No
like
matter.
Beryl.
I'd better stop complaining.
I think perhaps he sounds a little bit like Beryl because he is the same voice actor, maybe? Let's try psychology. Snugly fitted? Yeah. Well, that's video games for you, right?
You know, your problems won't solve themselves. Things can improve, but you have to talk about it.
Faverone is a natural at giving orders, that's for sure. A bit too
Is it,
comfortable.
Loxy?
We're not getting anywhere.
Do you think that is what
Things
is
were easier
happening?
before. And she's not just anyone in the Society of St. Leopold.
Henry, if you don't want to be the next body under my scalpel, I need those lab results by tomorrow.
Can you open your locker?
It's just a routine inspection. Could you open your locker for me?
This isn't gonna work.
What? I've never heard of any sort of inspection. That's an invasion of my privacy.
Hungy!
I shouldn't really tell you this, but you're up for a promotion. Far away from the Society of St. Leopold.
That would be a dream come true.
I know, you could run your own laboratory, but for that, we just have to run a few checks.
Like inspecting my locker.
It's really not...
Pausing, just for a second. Because I really like the way that was done. Okay? It's only natural to want to use your vampire powers, especially in the tabletop, right? Like, why would I not? I'm being a vampire, I'm role-playing as one, let's do it. I have powers, let's use it. There's this, I've been thinking about this a while, there's this really important line in Requiem, I think 1st edition, and it wasn't copied into the rulebook for Requiem 2nd, but I've made it a watchword for how I describe all supernatural powers in World of Darkness, and it's even infected some of my other tabletop games. When you use a power, it feels different. The example is like a Nosferatu intuitively understands, hiccups, the massive difference between using nightmare on them and making someone feel the deepest, darkest fears just appear around them, or whatever words you're saying have edges like knives to warn them that they are no longer safe and they must run. It's as different as trying to scare someone or just looking at them and saying, boo. And here, this doubles down on that idea. Galeb says, hey, could you open your locker for me? And they're like, no. And then you go, okay, I'm going to use, if the player's like, okay, I'm going to use presence. I want this done. I'm using power. Describe the sensation of blood flowing through your undead body to activate some charm that lets the prey no longer sense your internal desires. Or describe how you feel like you just squeeze part of yourself inside and you feel their resistance crumble and fall apart at your words. It feels like it doesn't even matter what you say. They're just gonna fall for it, no matter what now. And if the players walk in and immediately use their vampire powers without trying to talk at them first and then failing or trying again with power, you lose the opportunity to explain the difference between the two of them. I don't know. That's just something worth thinking about. I think about it a lot because it makes your powers feel powerful again. I like to describe each, anyone who's capable of casting magic missile in a D&D or Pathfinder, I ask them to describe their personal magic missile. What does it do? What does it look like? How does it demonstrate their version of magic?
A big deal.
Fine. My code is 1492.
Very well. I'll be going now.
Back to work.
1492. And we're not that hungry. Email from Nathan. From Nathan to me. September 4th. Subject, suit. I had a little problem during the last experiment. My suit's got a hole in it. Favorone will have the chance to strangle me. Have the chance to strangle me a dozen times before they fix it for me. Can I borrow yours? Thanks, Nathan. To Nathan. Favorone, I need to talk to you about our boss. I can't take it anymore. Note 1492. Notes, patient 1492. I observed unexpected cellular regeneration on a severed limb. Obviously it didn't last, but I consider this man to be my lucky patient. He must be kept under observation. I don't want to miss anything. Note 5133. Unfortunately, nothing we tried worked. The volunteer went into cardiac arrest during the night. And running out of volunteers, we'll have to find another solution. You're going to need to explain the Enrico for me there, Larksy. Is that or go on another rant about tabletop games? But that's what you pay me for!
Concentrate.
What is this?
Notes on cell renewal.
Are you a smart enough boy?
It would appear they are attempting to use our regenerative abilities on humans. They'll never be able to do it.
No, that's a werewolf blood thing. Uh-oh. Got your email. Look at the lucky patient's number. Signed, Henry. Damn it! I didn't even need to ask him at all. That was too easy. 1492. See, I thought those numbers were the same, and the funny thing is, my original thought is, I guess the developers accidentally slipped up and reused a number in the same area.
If Favarone thinks I work better under pressure.
Councillor Chiara Favaroni of the Boston Centacle. Centacle? Centacle. It is 15:37 p.m. on September 2nd, 2019. Notes on Experiment 93. This is the third day of the creature's recovery. After complete sectioning, the lesions of the cartilaginous body appear to be completely reabsorbed. The regrowth does not appear to have been painful and does not seem to require any specific effort. However, the creature's behavior has become more aggressive. The process must draw upon its reserves of energy. I also observed a strange phenomenon during the creature's recovery. It appeared to be a flow of blood that moved towards the wound, but analysis demonstrated that it was not actually blood. We must expedite our research into this phenomenon. This will be the focus of Henry's team. Chiara Favoroni. End of dictation. But analysis demonstrated that it was not actually blood. Vitae,
All right.
baby. It's not
Concentrate.
actually blood. Councillor Chiara Favoroni at the Boston Canonical. Cynical. It's 9:05 p.m. on... Oh, sorry, 9:05 p.m. Okay, it is 21:05 on September 4th. Chiara? Alright. Chiara, is that really an Italian way to pronounce it? Chiara.
If Favarone thinks
All
I
right,
work
yeah, you
better
got
under
me.
pressure.
Chiara. Chiaroscuro. You can't see me doing the obnoxious hand movements, but I assure you they are there. Notes on experiment 118. Patient Mark Bain is beginning to show signs of dementia. Henry and Lloyd want us to stop. That's out of the question. We won't get any answers if we do things halfway. After all, the patients are volunteers and we are well aware of the risks. I demand that experiment 118 be carried to completion, no matter the cost.
All right.
Chiara
Concentrate.
Favorone. End of dictation. Councillor Chiara Favorone of the Boston Canonical. It is 1852 on September 1, 2019. Notes on experiment 117. Patient Georgia Strong has died. A shortage of volunteers is expected. A shortage of volunteers is expected. I will speak to Monsignor Stanford about it as soon as possible. Enough time has been wasted already. Chiara
If
Favorone.
Favarone thinks
End
I
of
work better
dictation.
under pressure.
I send the Calzone into space. I don't pay the taxes. Hey. Well, I need a swipe card then. Jeez. Can't just pickpocket off this idiot, I guess. Ooh. Oxygen tanks. That's pretty explosive. Maybe we could use those in a little bit. What's this?
He doesn't look too good.
Is that? Oh, okay. That's the unseen on this wolf.
No sign of hostility. Even towards me.
Well, that's very...
Slow breathing. He's dying.
Aww. To the procurement manager, I'm sorry to report that the latest shipment of lab gloves is not satisfactory. I'm afraid that I will tear them just by putting them on. I'm surprised because I've not had any problems with the material so far. I therefore suggest that you change your supplier. I am sending you the boxes of the defective gloves along with this letter. I will only keep one box at the lab in the hope that you will deliver a new shipment soon, so I won't have to put up with these crappy gloves for long. I will not tolerate a mistake like this twice. That's a really big dog. Maybe dying, but...
Higher clearance required.
No, that doesn't work.
Not yet, Galeb. Is Wolf? Probably. Now, is the game going to be nice to us? Yes, it is. Won't let me use the keypad. 1492. Secure on a computer. Just use your mouse or type it, you jerk.
Easy.
Easy. Examine the suit.
Those are ideal to avoid contaminating the experiment environment.
Galeb puts away one suit and picks up a new, worse suit. I can't believe they're making me wear this. I'm gonna take off the suit again. Okay, well, that's good.
Higher clearance required.
Huh.
Doesn't seem
Well,
to
we can
work.
get in here now, but we don't have the higher clearance. Ugh. God, this spraying me.
Decontamination complete.
Thank you.
Don't have anything better to do?
Eat shit.
In case you were wondering, this isn't dinner and a show. Get back to work.
I could eat her. I might just eat her.
A surgical steel table that's been carefully put away. Everything is ready for an operation.
Just like, get back to work. I'm gonna ignore you and look around everything. 'Cause I don't care what you have to say, boss. You're not my supervisor! Oh, we're so hungry now. Is there literally nothing else to find here? Okay. There's seriously nothing. We know. Yeah, but it's like it's yellow. Why is the ore yellow? JDF03 320. Thank you, Lexi.
These gloves are made from thin plastic. It would be easy to tear them.
What the hell are you doing?
I might as well throw that out now. Good job. Go get me this creature's cerebellum from cold storage.
Here's the pass and the reference of the member I was working on. And hurry up!
Okay. Well, that was pretty easy. I guess that's how, right? Like, you can't. His attempt was, I will try to. We'll see. We'll see if you need the suit again. It's entirely possible we won't. I just don't think you can bite anyone wearing the suit. We stand to reason. It's a pretty solid faceplate, right? It's just we're also real hungry.
Higher clearance required.
No, that doesn't work.
There's a swipe key. Swipe cubs over here, I think. Beep.
Is that what they've got planned for us? These people must be stopped, or we'll all end up here. I can't accept that. I feel that urge, like something is tearing me apart.
The beckoning. Mysterious calling, drawing elder vampires away from their fiefs and fortresses. The elders are compelled to travel east, towards the lands where mortal and vampire civilization began, into the fog of a shadow war fought over the graves of their progenitors. This is also a safe zone.
Apparently you are in cold storage. Great. I'll unlock the box containing the cerebellum. Hurry up.
Security key just sitting there? It's splattered with blood. Okay. So, Lisa, is that what we're looking for? JDF 03320. Oh, you said it's tearing him apart, and you're like, Lisa. Oh. Wow. Yeah. I got it. It took me a bit, but jeez. I'm gonna get... We're doing it. I've been concerned about it for a long time. Like the suspicion, but let's do it. Remove 6 hunger. Dominate point for the current scene. Let's do it. Num 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 num. Now, I hate that doesn't give us anything. WCM. So, like, I know it's the wrong one, but what if...
It won't open.
Okay, well. PDF. Okay, so Jocelyn Duchamp, the initials are... So females are over on this side. Okay, well this is kind of gender binary of you, isn't it? It's a little closed-minded. We're looking for JD. Justine Dewisno, 320. Nope. Himiko is an army. He's got heaps. You're yellow. Jara Drory.
Jara, I didn't approve of your methods, but you were always an effective spy. They managed to get you, too. What a waste.
Yeah. Shit, there she is. So we're looking for the cerebellum.
There's no way to open it. I never thought I'd be handling a cerebellum. No, that's not possible. There's no way to open it.
Okay, well. Damn. This is a safe room. Do you think the only puzzle is just get the right one? I think so. There's like... Victor Chen. Nope.
It won't open. There's no way to open it.
I don't need to chomp on anyone right now, but
There's no way to open it. It won't open.
it's locked all right. Well, let's get out of here. Got ourselves a key.
Did you need something else?
Nope. Just wondering
I'll
if
be
he was a
going now.
nommable person.
Back to work.
Honestly, we need to chow down on someone else to make it worthwhile. So we need to use more powers to make it worthwhile to chow down on someone. Though I do love chowing down on someone. So I'm gonna be like, alright, here's the cerebellum. Trade you cerebellum for... Yeah, like I could go eat him. I think he was an option to eat, but like
Decontamination complete.
I don't want to until we're like at 7 or 6 minimum.
Got that cerebellum for me?
Sure do, baby doll. Yeah. Oh, this is what it's for.
You sure took long enough.
I can finally get back to work.
Huh. That's it.
These gloves are made from thin plastic. It would be easy to tear them.
I guess, but what does that
Leave.
mean?
Now.
Sure, I just want to take this implant. Ah.
I need that.
What? Ah! Ah! Ah!
I have a red implant. Will it allow me to see Stanford's location?
Love it. So I'm not gonna leave evidence behind either. Like it's not made. I have a red implant now. It's not made explicitly clear, and I think it's a good thing to make it a little subtle. But Galeb he's a very dangerous vampire. It's
The latest
actually
results aren't good.
kind of convenient that we need that guy too. It's actually kind of convenient that update to red. That there's no combat in this game because he
The implant was deactivated.
would be
I need to be careful. That's the key to my cover.
unbalanced. He's essentially the scourge of quite a lot of the thin bloods in the city because he'd just hunt them down and then deal with the problem TM. So well, I need that. I'm just going to cut it out of your flesh is just to be expected. We'll say, hello, are you unconscious? Yeah? Oh. Okay, cool. Email from EG to me. Subject, Doubts about Friar Joseph Mane. Dear Councillor Favarone, I'm reaching out to you concerning Father Joseph Mane, who is in charge of the treasury department. As you may know, kind of went stereotypical Transylvanian there. That's not very fair. is in charge of the treasure department. As you may know, my extensive experiments require a lot of preliminary research. That is why I spend a lot of time seeking the right sources, notably in the books that we have available. Just yesterday, I overheard a conversation between Ms. Burgos and Joseph Manet. It's about Manet's research, old papers about San Benito. He was talking about theories, or rather wild speculations about the salvation of blank bodies. Despite the obvious absurdity of these papers, he seemed far too interested in them for it to be completely innocent. I wasn't able to follow the entire conversation, but I had already noticed some inconsistencies in his remarks. Is it possible that he's developed an empathy for the monsters we are trying to fight? In any case, these kinds of heretical tendencies are worth keeping an eye on, at least, especially now. I think we need to do something about it. I will defer to your experience and wisdom to guide my conduct. God bless you, E.G. Email from Professor Henry. CO26 analysis. Less time spent replying to email, more effort on your experiments. Dear Mrs. Favorone, we are doing everything in our power to provide you with the test results as quickly as possible. Rest assured that as soon as our efforts are successful, we will let you know immediately. Henry, I need an answer fast, and I really don't have time to leave here. Henry, I need the CO26 results very quickly this time. I'm praying they're more conclusive than the last results you gave me. Sorry, I forgot the attachment. Dear Mrs. Favorone, actually, I'm reading in the reverse order, my bad. Thank you for your patience, you'll find them attached. I must admit that the results are disappointing. Walter Stanford. Dear Monsignor, I would like to share with you a concern that I share with the other members of my team. Following the recent setbacks encountered with the tests on volunteers, we fear that we are going to have a shortage of volunteers shortly. One example of this is the effect that young Mark Bain's condition has had on our men. Death is a sacrifice which our men are willing to accept blindly, but not insanity or degeneracy. I beg you to analyze the situation and consider another possible source of test subjects, otherwise we will soon be unable to continue. May the Lord guide your decision. Dear Chiara, thank you for your remarks. I shall immediately instruct Emmett to find a solution to your problem. Alright. You're just gonna leave her there? Alright. She's not dead.
Unit 731.
Whoa!
Experiments on human subjects in Asia, 1932 to 1945. Wholesome reading.
No, I don't think so. That's the Crimes Against Humanity division of Imperial Japan during World War II. That was a bad thing.
Alright. Concentrate.
Yo, what up? Anyone got any willpower I can suck out of him? Ho ho! Alright, I got me a red thing now. Probably more places we can investigate now. What's this? Arcanum Crest, 1887. Estimated. Paint on sculpted wood. A burnt emblem for one of the chapters of the Arcanum, a secret society dedicated to the study of supernatural creatures. May this be a reminder of the fact that in a world like ours, the study of arcane subjects puts our lives at risk. Mages don't appear in World of Darkness video games because they cause infinite problems. Oh, not smart enough, buddy. Observe.
This emblem has been severely burned.
So good, thank you, Galeb. We are enlightened by your...
Excuse me.
If you're looking for a little light reading, this is not the place.
I'm looking for something a little different.
Can I help you?
How can I speak to the person in charge?
The person in charge here. If I needed to talk to him, how would I go about doing it?
It's not easy. In general, Father Joseph doesn't leave the conservation area until he has finished his work. If he's restoring something, it can take a long time. He locks himself in with everything he needs, food and drink, and we don't see him again until he's done.
It's kind of obsessive.
What happens if there's an emergency?
Look around you and ask yourself, what kind of emergency could there ever be in a museum or library?
So he doesn't come out.
That doesn't mean he can't be reached. He approves every request to borrow a book from the conservation area through a computer system.
So, if I request a book, he'll come and hand deliver it to me?
No, it's automatic. He'll just approve the request.
Rats.
His work is very important. We do everything we can not to interrupt him. I'd rather you not disturb him.
Want to get extra hungry for literally no reason? I think rhetoric. Oh, it costs 3 though. Why not? Nice.
You have to admit it's unusual. I've rarely seen such extreme measures taken for a library. It's like being in a bank.
It's worse than a bank. It's a museum.
I'm intrigued.
Do I look like I go to
All
museums?
his works are rare and precious. If anything
I'm
were to
a
happen to them,
businessman.
it would be a devastating
Doing
loss,
legitimate business.
especially for Father Joseph.
Definitely not a cop.
He spends a lot of time maintaining them. He really cares about them.
I see that we have collected a lot of things.
Yes, and it can be complicated to find your way around.
Hey,
What are
do
you
you like
working on?
stuff? Sunlight.
Sunlight.
Burns them. End of story.
It's a little more complicated than that.
Yes, I imagine. Is it to improve the SAD's UV lights?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll be going now.
Nice. We only spent 1 willpower. You sure I can't eat her just for a little
Yes.
extra willpower?
I'll be going now. Florins that belong to former hunters. What do they hope to get out of them?
Eat him, Galeb. Eat him. That's an old coin. You love that shit. Just Oh, God. Oh my God. The treasure department of the Boston Cenacle Society of St. Leopold. This treasure department is the result of years of research by hundreds of men and women around the world. It is open to all those who stand against the growing darkness, who dedicate their lives to protecting the innocent. The relics, books, and other objects that make up this collection are on loan from other Cenacles and even from the Vatican. Due to their nature and age, these objects are rare and fragile, which is why it is necessary to take great care of them and refrain from handling them as much as possible. Although this space is not a church, respect and quiet are required. This is a place of study, research, and contemplation. We firmly believe in the power of symbols and the invocation of beauty to strengthen our forces in this holy war. Please feel free to browse the books in the library, ask to consult our archives, or simply admire the works of those who have gone before us. These relics are on display because they once served their bearer in the struggle against the darkness. May they inspire you in turn, whether you are a believer or not. God, what a preachy book. Everyone's a sinner. Abbot? Huh. Abbé, Sims, Counselor, Tertiary, Novice. Von Morneau Stone, 1231. Engraving on granodiorite. Engraved by Leopold II von Morneau himself, brother of the ill-fated twins Wayland and Wilhelm, and founder of the Society of St. Leopold. The society, which was authorized by Pope Gregory IX in 1231, was devoted to fighting all supernatural threats to the Catholic Church and to humanity. After his testament, Leopold engraved hierarchy of his society into this stone that was consecrated in the conclave. It was damaged during a trip to Avignon in 1355. Galeb, you love old stuff. Why is this not giving you willpower back? Examine.
This is a thermostatic control panel. It controls the temperature, humidity, but it's locked.
Deduction.
The glass-walled room appears to contain very old books. They're extremely fragile. There must be a connection.
Very smart, Luxie.
It's unlocked. Temperature, humidity. That can't be good for the books.
What? Oh my god! No, 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 no!
Nature revealed. Human. What's that? Unreliable agent. Long Island. Censor. There you go. There's little relevant literature or research on the Kindred. Most of it is hidden in the collections of a few visionaries, like the one Galeb eliminated, further hindering mortals' understanding of his kind. Suspicion increases 30% more slowly. LOL. Nature. Human. Interesting. Where was that? Where did it come under? Nature revealed. Human. Oh, but... nothing in Prince's Quarters there. As we failed twice. Oh well. Well, I'm glad we got Censor. And Suspicion removed is a good one too. Notes on Marie Simon. Marie Simon's parallel between the blank bodies and the French Revolution is absolutely gripping. Her cynical view of the events allowed to follow the fall of the Bastille up to the event of Bonaparte sheds light on the methods used by the creatures of the night to influence human society. Although nothing she reports can be verified due to the absence of reliable sources, it is certain that this is not the work of a liar or impostor, as those who guillotined her claimed. This reminds us that the truth is a tragic struggle and that shadows tend to cover everything with their shroud.
Go away. I'm way behind.
Probably shouldn't respond to everything by burying my fangs, but like, it's fun! So much here.
Ah, thus Cain went to Abel.
Excuse me.
My conviction might not be as strong as it used to, but I can still sense your true nature.
Fuck.
My stomach isn't nuts. I'm not wrong, am I?
And you aren't crying out for help.
Should I? We could just have a conversation. Quietly.
What?
Why?
I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. To meet a kindred, face to face. Who knows? Maybe you'll also learn something from the exchange. I am Father Joseph Manna.
What? Alright, yeah, alright.
You can call me Galeb.
Galeb? Very well. That's a much better start to our conversation. Or an exchange of best practices.
Okay, what the fuck?
Myself an interpreter of the great book of your existence. And you are a fascinating subject.
He sees me as the subject of an experiment?
Just what exactly am I to you? A variety of guinea pig?
Have you heard of Raphael Renzi?
Just not smart enough, Galeb.
The name doesn't ring a bell.
I'm not surprised, actually.
You smug
He was
jerk.
an inquisitor who had qualms and thought that vampires could find salvation.
Oh, yes.
He was burned at the pyre.
That's
As
right.
were many others.
But Renzi's ideas were handed down over the centuries. The church may have issued the Florentine
What's her
decree,
face had
but the
reservations
questions he
about
raised
someone.
at the time still have gone unanswered.
Probably this
An
guy.
inquisitor with remorse.
He's too
Something like
nice
that.
to him.
You might be exactly what I'm looking for here. We could work together, but you're siding with the barbarians. A scholar like you has no place here.
I
You're
wish we could
mistaken
do this with
about
more
us.
willpower.
Our common interest is to understand you.
Then you must be blind.
What makes you say that?
Cool. That would have been fucking great. Ugh, God damn it. Oh well.
Don't take me for a fool. I've seen what your colleagues do here. One dissects us like animals. The other is testing weapons.
I also want to go in
Your
there.
definition of understanding baffles me.
Indeed.
Oh.
My colleagues don't all share
not expect
my
that to
point of
work.
view. Admit that we can't just stand by and do nothing. Vampires are a threat. Why should I help you?
It's a little more confrontational here, right? But like, let's use presents because I want to get a little extra hungrier, so I have an excuse to eat someone.
Just think of all that we could do together.
I think now he's
A
like,
mutually beneficial partnership
don't use
would
your
be
powers on me,
ideal
you
for
jerk.
researchers such as yourself.
fair.
Indeed.
Nope.
An unprecedented alliance.
Yeah, baby.
The offer is tempting, I admit. You must understand my hesitation. If you were in my shoes, would you trust yourself? You're not a sheep. That's obvious. But that doesn't mean you'd help your enemies.
You made your decision when you chose not to call security. There's no reason to hesitate now.
You don't understand the predicament in which I find myself. It seems so simple when you say it. But if evil is among us, it will be difficult to defeat.
I don't know,
Like
Joseph.
the snake in the Garden of Eden.
So, I'll cut off its head.
You mean to kill Monsignor Stanford? You're mad.
Yes.
That's not the solution.
I'm gonna do this. Would he rather I go speak to his colleagues? We know his colleagues don't trust him, right? I just don't think maxing it, like very close to maxing out on hunger is the excellent choice here. No, we got a few. We got 2 more slots after this. I want to save it.
Think about it. I could go
Come on.
find your colleagues.
Come on.
Then what would happen? Nothing good will come of trying to hide the truth from me.
That's not a tactic that will encourage me to cooperate. I thought you were endowed with greater civility.
Presents.
Stanford is far from innocent. He defiles your belief.
But hey. We get an upgrade for that. Yeah, I think so too.
It's true that we are often in disagreement.
Non-hungry.
Then it's time to take action.
You're right. I've been blinded for far too long. I don't know where Stanford is, but you can locate him. Kiara Faverone.
Yes.
She's the only person who has access to that on the main computer.
Oh, we got it.
Very well then.
But please, no unnecessary violence. Leave, now, before someone finds us together.
Too late, Joseph.
Not so fast.
Jesus.
I'm counting on your discretion.
I don't need his input.
I am counting
And he
on
just
yours.
helped us. It's funny to just go, okay, thank you. But like,
He won't betray me.
3
Who
extra
knows?
willpower.
Maybe I'll run into him again.
If you're not coming to help me, don't bother me.
Boston Chemical Treasury Department. Preservation Program. Upcoming works to be covered by Father Joseph Manet's Restoration Program. These works are available for consultation. Please contact the person in charge for more information. Thief of Eternity. They feed on blood and hope. The Strangers of the Wood. Guardians of the Faith. And Men Without Faith. Cool, I guess. We're hungry. We're gonna eat someone before it gets too dangerous. The Boston Globe.
I need some coffee.
July 17th, 1910. The oldest building in the downtown area went up in flames. A tragic fire in our fair city destroyed one downtown Boston's oldest buildings, located on Chauncey Street. Although the fire department arrived quickly, the damage was irreversible. The roof structure, the probable source of the fire, quickly collapsed, leaving no chance to save the building. Despite the complete destruction, only 3 deaths were reported, as there were not many people in the building at the time of the tragedy. An investigation is underway to determine what led to this horrific incident and who was responsible. In this time of mourning, our thoughts and prayers are with the families and friends of the victims. May those who left us rest in peace. Charles Welsh.
I'm getting tired. Oh,
I'm having a grand old time.
I'm glad, buddy. Equipment storage safe zone. Another place to chow down on some friendly friends. Hey, can I borrow you for a
A
second?
new face, suddenly overcome by a need for reading material?
I just joined the department.
We've got a few too many newbies around here, if you ask me. At least you're not from the Vatican.
That's right. Is there a problem with those guys?
Are they causing trouble?
They're a real secretive club. Information doesn't circulate freely, if you know what I mean. That's pretty much the opposite of my job description.
I'm not doing that.
Well, I've got a lot of
I
work.
don't think I need to know any more about them.
I'll be going now.
Also,
I need to
follow
see
me.
you there.
All right.
Given to my desires, I need of you. It matters not your previous desires and history and wants, the thing you built your life around. I need your lifeblood and it will sustain me, and I will thank you for the pleasure of allowing me to take it. Yeah, that is faster. Good job, Galeb. Faster, no, slower. You do get more time. So self-satisfied, so pleased with you, vessel, container. Thank you. I will return for you and I'll remember your sacrifice as long as you care to wish to repeat it.
All that for nothing.
Recommendations for promotion for consideration by the Pope. Society of St. Leopold. In light of their outstanding achievements in recent operations, we recommend the following members for promotion to a higher rank. Marc de Montfaucon, currently Councillor of the Orleans Canticle, for having foiled an infiltration plot threatening the integrity of the Canticle and the person of Adam Michael.
Getting tired.
Enrique Lacasas, currently tertiary of the Toledo Canticle, for locating and identifying several creatures. Chiara Favarone, currently tertiary of the Milan Canticle, for a contribution to scientific advances following supply of material for Operation Antigen in London. Julie Hawkins, currently novice of the Dublin Canticle, for her innovative organisational proposals and impeccable work. Signed in Rome on September 13th, 2014. Well, Chiara?
All that for nothing.
I'm kind of sad I couldn't eat you. Like, to really finalize that promotion. Timeline. Major periods in occult literature. Okay. Not reading that out loud. That's a timeline. Just look at it visually, I'm afraid. What's that? I borrowed the Society of St. Leopold. I'll bring it back when I'm done. Thanks. E.G. Am I in? Alright. Subject? Okay. Yeah, we've done that before. Yank. I think we've got several of those. We keep taking them. Notes on Marie Simon. We've read that before. Well, I am going to go around the other side just in case. Make sure we've got everything.
I'm busy. Sorry.
Fuck off. It's funny because I'm going to be like, don't be Christ at him, but also me. Recommended reading topics. Joseph Manet, tertiary of Boston Canticle and Treasure Department Manager. Topic. Sunlight and vampires. This is one of the most common topics concerning the fight against vampires. However, I strongly recommend reading the works of Tetsuhiro Ishii, a medieval author whose prints allow us to better understand his many observations. Although many of his theories were eventually proven wrong, Zuhair Ahmad in his Great Night Hunt provides us with an insightful view on the subject. Moreover, his approximations can only incite us to humility in the face of the unknown. Topic. Lycanthropy. Accurately identifying the entirety of their transformation was painstaking due to their close resemblance to their models, whether they be human or wolf. But the intermediary stages were observed quite early, since as early as 1415, Renaissance authors like Hans von Rosenberg formulated very relevant theses about them. More recently, the work of Dr. Carmen Partridge has allowed us to better understand the transformation process and the methods to fight these beasts. Topic. The power of our faith. Several publications report surprising observations. Burns on the body, panic attacks, obstructed diabolic powers, all inflicted on these creatures by persons of faith. Vampires would seem to be disturbed by the presence of some of our kind, endowed with great powers that may be linked to their faith in the divine. Unfortunately, many of these accounts are riddled with falsehoods, unfounded conjectures, and other notorious errors. This is why the discerning reader will turn to the work of Dr. Seamus Sloane from the early 20th century. It is very well documented and scientifically verified, and teaches us more than any of Marie Simon's writings. This is not to diminish the value of her earlier works, but to put them into context. Very often the theme of faith has been used for propaganda. Yeah. Well, he could only sense that we're a kindred. He didn't try to harm us. At least Joseph didn't. It's true faith used not as a weapon. I like it. Methodology for understanding.
These diamonds are nothing compared to the ones I used to sell. It was long ago.
Yeah, boy, yours were this big. Divine Wrath.
The cover of a very old book.
Original binding of the first edition of Divine Wrath by Giovanni Rossi. This type of binding is typical of occult works of the late modern period. The latest copy of this book is available in the consultation room. Think if we killed the dude translating, Manet, could we search the room he was in? What do you think? Alright, let's go to the pyre. See if there's anything
Gallagher's not gonna like this.
Hello.
Was there something else?
Do you know where the key to the control panel is?
Usually I've got it, but today I've been running around like mad, and I can't seem to find the damn thing.
I'm not spending...
Try a little harder.
It must be around here somewhere.
Is it covered in blood?
If you've got a problem with it, file a report.
She's got some blood on her. I think that makes sense. He's fine. I actually think we have the key. We found it in cold storage. It's one of the ones we can't pick up.
Shit.
A removable valve. This isn't for a large pipe.
Free valve, baby. Yeah, I've read that before.
I don't understand.
It appears as if acid has eaten through this cable. That needs to go right to the control panel.
We can't repair it because we don't have enough fortitude. Funny that your solution is just like, oh, yeah, because we've got the thing now. We can just walk in. Electrical pliers. I wonder what they're used for. Your Holiness, enclosed is a report on the progress of the members of my Kenticle. From Abbess Stanford of the Boston Kenticle to Monsignor Juan Martinez in Rome. Regarding Emmett Olson, his debut in the society is now behind him. He's now showing more confidence. Given his loyalty and extreme dedication, I took the liberty of making him my personal assistant. I must admit that this alleviates some of my heavy workload. I recommend that he continue his novitiate. Regarding Ella Gallagher, it would be wrong to keep her at her current rank for much longer when she has so much more to offer. I know that she is still young and that some of our brothers consider her unstable and insufficiently pious. I find her doggedness in trying to find out what will allow us to strike their enemies even more effectively in the future to be an essential asset that we must nurture. Nevertheless, as it is, I am inclined to postpone her promotion for a few months at most to teach her humility, a virtue that she sometimes is lacking. Regarding Joseph Manet, As usual, Joseph seems blameless. He knows the treasure department and the knowledge it contains inside and out. However, he seems determined to learn everything about the creatures we are fighting, even the most troubling studies. I recommend that the Office of the Censor intervene to verify the orthodoxy of his research. If my doubts are proven to be unfounded, I will immediately recommend Joseph for promotion. What can I say about Sheriff Favaroni that I've not already said? I don't think I've ever been prouder of a disciple than I am of Chiara. The only regret I have about her is that she is not my own daughter, and if you'll forgive me this almost blasphemous remark, you will understand its significance. She is everything that a member of the Society of St. Leopold should be. Pious, serious, efficient. Chiara. Well, I'm not... Apologies, Luxie. Or Lurksy. You already know my recommendations concerning her, as well as those of my colleagues who were able to work with her during previous operations. EO. To me. Subject. Help! My dear sister, we promised to help each other during our novitiate, and I have not forgotten my promise. I have borrowed a report from Monsignor Stanford that he's writing about us for the Vatican. It's on my desk, but make sure to get it back to me quickly. It needs to go out soon. Yours, EO. E-I-E-I-O. Galeb, would you take one of these incredibly deadly weapons and just put it in your back pocket for a bit? Like, we may need it later. Oh. Free mop! Careful. Could be used as a stake. Oh, nothing? Nothing. Well, that's a little disappointing. Gun. It's just not that kind of game, is it? Right?
This looks like a weapon that has been taken apart.
It really doesn't.
Most likely a prototype.
It's just not that kind of game, is it? You break into the armory, you get a small amount of information, and that's it. You know? You read one email. You get a free lockpick. Playing Titanfall. So, like, I want gun. But I guess not, you know? What's that? Oh no, it's just a spot. Thought it was an interactable spot, but it was not. Well, I can't believe that's all you get in the armory. We got the players, so let's try and... We don't need to use fortitude. Kind of free mob. I couldn't pick up the mob. Use electrical players.
That should help.
Nice.
It appears as if acid has eaten.
There's nothing new? Like, I honestly don't know why we did that.
Right to the control panel.
Well, I guess now we can use the control panel, maybe? So, safety box. Instructions. Prevent any black bodies from escaping the test area. Certain safety measures must be followed. Automatically closes at the beginning of an experiment, remains sealed until the operator inside the area scans his implant or pyrolysis. Make sure there are no humans in the test area. Use key.
Pyrolysis protocol. Pyrolysis complete.
Open the door, baby.
I hope the implant is intact. It doesn't look damaged. A book about the Society of St. Leopold. Burned to a crisp. I won't get anything out of it, unfortunately.
Yeah, what's the alternative? I don't see any other way to get in there. That's so funny.
Gallagher's not gonna like this.
Sorry, Mako. They earned it. I love that we promised the other priest. Oh yeah, we won't do anything like unnecessarily violent. I did burn someone to death. Whoopsie. While I'm here.
All right, that's better.
I need to see you there.
All right.
I'm doing this not because I need to, but because I want to. And you're there, and you're excited, and you're willing, and I want to feel your hot liquid flow into me. It does not matter whether I need it or not. I want it, and it's mine. And you're so happy to give it to me. I need this. Does it make you feel so good? So happy to be of use? Gently stroked at the back of the neck and then dropped, forgotten. Ooh, discipline bonus.
Did you need something else?
No, I'm good.
I'll be going now.
Your boss is dead, by the way.
Back to work.
No, I'm not hungry at all. That was great. Refreshing little drink. Nom nom. I really feel like we should deal with her. Like, we kind of left the job half done there. And if we kill all loyalists... Oh my god, we can eat this guy too as soon as we find another safe room. Open that room. I think maybe it's the elevator? Find Walter Stanford. Unlock the central computer. And she was one of the few people who could, so... Yeah, I'm careful near an edge like it's another more violent or dangerous video game that requires more twitch reflexes. This one definitely does not. Faith by Doctor. Okay. Sammy killed her. She did not get up afterwards. I seriously thought that would be...
That should work.
Different laboratory wings.
Huh.
3 members of the Society of St. Leopold are in charge on this floor. Faverone, Mana, and Gallagher.
He nearly said, like, he could have said her first name and we could stop this argument. Case study. Control room, shooting range. Barrel. The barrel room! Okay, so this is good. It does not mention the central computer that we're after. You'd figure the central computer is like here, right? Ah, here we go.
Welcome, Chancellor Faverone.
Very well. Let's see what I have access to now.
Oh, Monet actually said it right, never mind.
I can access the database. Stanford. Based on the GPS data, he's not far off. But below me, there's something flashing here. What did I unlock?
You got a voicemail.
A draft by Chiara Faverone.
Monsignor, I am very honored by your offer to take over from you, but I am afraid I must decline. Our strategy is flawed. I've already told you that, and I wouldn't want to do any dishonor to your legacy here. Chiara Faverone. End of dictation.
Interesting. But I'm here for Stanford. It's now or never.
I'll make you a drink.
There he is!
You won. No! Fuck, look at that.
Take him downstairs.
Galeb's belongings lost. Inquisitor taking a risk. Well, I'm glad.
Today is September 6th, 2019. This is confession number 6.
Oh,
conducted by Father Walter Stanford. I'm being assisted by Agents Hawthorne and Beck from SAD.
Goal complete. We found it.
The blank body was apprehended in our laboratory. I imagine you used one of your little magic tricks on the guards at the entrance to get inside.
Not quite.
I don't recommend that you attempt that with me.
I must endure this.
Very well.
Blank body is what
Let's
the
get down to the
Inquisition
heart of the
call
matter.
Kindred
Begin by
vampires because they
identifying
do not
yourself.
show up on thermal scans. Something's off here.
He knows more than he's letting on. I must be careful.
Is that all we get? What a waste. Okay, Dominate's not gonna work. He wonders about it. Just tell the truth, I guess?
I was born in 1710 in Constantinople. I had many names. Now I respond to Galeb Bazori. I was Shahzad Suleiman, the son of Jeanette de Bazori and Ahmed III, Sultan of the Ottoman Empire. I have been a navigator, a diamond trader, and a cold-blooded murderer. For 3 centuries, I've amassed an immense fortune and taken many lives. I'm a monster. What about you?
I'm the man who will stop this.
Is that a miss?
Your information confirms what we already know. Your kind are not known for their virtue. Excuse my unfounded mistrust. But let's not waste our time on trivial matters. You're a businessman. After all, time is precious to you, even if you have all eternity at your disposition.
What do you want?
I ask the questions, you answer. Things will be clearer that way. What did you hope to accomplish by coming here?
I'm definitely not a cop. Well, let's not do that. Let's take it. Let's argue.
I won't tell you a thing.
You'll learn that I admire courage. But sometimes
Content
it
warning
comes
torture?
with a price. Pray, if you still can. Domine
Oof.
Maybe you'll stop your foolishness now.
Trait. Burned by the true faith. 10% success rate, negative in all discipline ties. Wow. Only the intended target? We killed both. Yeah, I will make that clear on the VOD.
As it may, you managed to find us. How?
We have eyes everywhere.
That's the whole point.
Did you really think we wouldn't notice anything?
Impressive. Not to mention the fact that you managed to get in here. That's no small feat for a vampire alone. Were there any lost souls that helped you?
Just lie. Fuck it.
I was helped, actually. You should be more careful in choosing your man.
Fuck it.
Stanford.
Give me a name.
Joseph Manna.
Ah. Unlike St. Paul on the road to Damascus, our poor Joseph has done quite the opposite, and finally renounced his faith. We shall take immediate action against him. Let's try something else now.
Galeb is not a good person. I made that clear. We ate someone for no reason.
I believe you are in safety. Since you know where we are, don't you think it's only fair that you tell us
We
where
ate
you
someone for no reason. We do not have high enough fortitude to fuck. Okay. Why else did we save it? Good.
Fine. I'll
He
tell you
was
where we
helpful,
hide.
but he is a human
Where?
and humans die.
Let's finish this.
Washington Street.
A nice location. That could be right. I'm intimately acquainted with Boston, you see. I was born here. That's why it's so important.
Why don't you
to me
have a
that we
Boston
clean it up.
accent?
We'll verify this information quickly. Very quickly. I have so many more questions to ask. Let's see what I can find out from
Confrontation 1. Good job. We did it. Loxy, you were treating them like living sentient beings. They live for 80 years, and they exist solely to
we've caught
feed
another
us.
who's of greater interest than you.
Why would we treat them kindly?
See you soon, Galeb.
They don't matter. Especially not to an elder. Especially not to the oldest kindred in Boston. He gave vital information to Stanford. Did I, though? He could have found important information by saving a book from the flames. Yeah, how? He secretly kept a biometric implant. Convinced Tertiary Joseph Manet. You killed Chancellor Favorona. You killed Novice Gallagher. Destroyed books that were highly valuable. Yeah, I think that's good. Good job, everybody. It's also break time, too, so we're going to move to the next location. We've done the Red Salon. We've done Long Island. We're going to do the Adark domain with the Mem Louis. Excellent, but we will do that in 15 minutes because we will have a break. the unimpeachable, the inevitable, the absolutely perfect Emma Stitches made some sort of delicious pumpkin and leek soup. Pumpkin, potato, and leek soup. And then I intended to have just a couple of spoonfuls of the delicious elixir and then have some more later. And then as soon as I tasted it, just didn't want to go back. Wanted to keep eating. Wanted to eat all of the soup. So I ate all of my soup. With a threat identified at last, the time has come to strike back. Anyway, that's been said three times now. MM is sent to parley with the Boston Anarchs in order to negotiate a false alliance. She'll need their help if she hopes to survive on Long Island. Did Jimbles make a cocktail? No, he did not tonight. He has some beers that he got on Saturday, and he was going to continue drinking them. Tonight we have a lunchbox lager by 5 Barrel Brewing. They're nice. Anyway, crack that. Let's go. Ooh, experience for a mem. You've got very little because we fucked around last time we were playing you. Whoops. Oh yeah, that was good soup. I think we need this. Just done. There you go. We need it. It's going to be important. We need to convince the Boston Anarchs. Hot cocktail of veg. I love that. It was pretty tasty. Yeah, absolutely.
Lewis, over here.
Hey, Saul.
Took you long enough.
Toasted some bread, dipped it in soup.
Thanks for getting back
It's
to
like
me.
I'm a traveler.
I wasn't sure you'd kept
At
the
an
pager.
inn.
You owe me one. So, is it true? Are they really here?
Yes.
I warned Thane like you asked me to.
Thank you.
He's waiting for you.
What kind of mood is he in?
Worried, suspicious. Expect to be put through the grinder.
We'll see about that.
I want to redo like chapter 3
Any
for
advice?
MM.
Depends on what you want with him. Just don't forget that you're not
I feel
welcome
bad
here.
that we straight up did
Thanks,
not get her
Saul.
memories back.
I feel much better now. Is anyone with him?
Yeah, the gang leaders. He sent for them before you came.
Why did he do that?
Why
Settle
do you
down,
think?
Papa.
He's defending his territory.
Well, let's go.
I want to see
15
him.
willpower.
Wait for me
Fuck
here.
me. And 0 hunger. Man, they're starting a mem on a good foot.
Randall.
Good foot. Good foot. Oh, don't clip that. The Jimbles is into feet brigade just got themselves a
Okay,
little, more,
go
a little
in.
bit more ammo. Fuck. What's up? You terrified of them? You should be. These people
Mr.
do not
Thane.
like you.
Thank you for agreeing to see me. I'm not your enemy. You don't need that.
I thought you worked for Iverson.
Yeah, but
Then I'm going to keep that with me. Saul told me about the SI. I got the message. Iverson didn't need to send one of her lackeys after me.
Don't be a
that's not
dick.
why Hazel sent me.
Then why are you here?
To ask for your help.
Make friends?
The SI in Boston. Nobody saw it coming, and it's a real threat. But Hazel has a plan to get us out of this mess.
Us? Since when is there an us?
Hazel is desperate.
The prince has got her back up against a wall.
I just think that's a
She's
better
willing to
solution
make a few
than trying
concessions
to
in order
imply
to get
that
us
we
out
are
of
the
this.
same.
Like negotiating with you, for example.
She's completely overwhelmed, you mean?
Correct.
That's one take on things.
Keep going.
We managed to pick up their trail from International Place. We know where they're hiding.
We have an agent in
got a
there
base
right
here.
now.
Yeah, on Long Island. They're more prepared than we thought.
Underestimating adversaries is your defining trait.
But we've still got
But
a
we
chance.
might have a fighting chance.
That's right.
What? The beating you guys took wasn't enough?
The prince may be a lot of things, but she's no coward. She won't give up without a fight.
As arrogant as ever.
Damn it.
At least she's got ideas. Not everyone can say the same.
So what's her brilliant plan?
She wants us to cover our tracks. Destroy everything they've got on us to buy us some time.
How?
By sending someone over there to damage their system. Me, actually.
Yeah.
And you agreed.
Well, it's how to get final death.
Let's just say it was an opportunity I couldn't refuse.
Oh, the Camarilla. You are in it deeper than deep.
Yep.
I don't see how your little operation concerns us.
I need a diversion. Something big. An assault.
You want to use us.
I want your help. The court will be there too.
I don't want you to die.
Think about it. A joint attack tonight. Just long enough to wipe everything they've got on us.
No, it's out of the question.
Sir.
We didn't leave the Cam to better serve the prince. Let Iverson play her own hand. If she wants to throw herself on the pyre, that's her problem.
That's not what we're offering.
Ceres, tell everyone to come back. We're bringing in the patrols.
Okay.
That's the opposite of what I wanted to happen.
Forget Hazel. I'm the one who needs your help. I won't be able to pull this off without you.
You chose the wrong side. There's nothing I can do for you. I already gave you my answer. You're free to rethink the choices you've made.
I wish we
and
could.
You're free to leave.
You're making a huge mistake.
Shit. Hey, we didn't use any skills. We just failed to convince him.
I warned you.
I can't just leave like that. We've got to be able to make him change his mind.
I've already done my part.
Saul, please. You can't give up on me now.
Damn it, Lewis.
Does that mean yes?
There might be a way. You're gonna have to hustle. Randall called the gang leaders here for reassurance. But they could be useful to you if you manage to convince them.
Now we
Do you
can
think
sneak
Thane
in.
will change his mind?
There's strength in numbers.
You're the head of the coterie, too. They know you. If you talk to them...
And then what? I've already risked my neck for you.
I get it. Are you sure that could work? Thane's gonna be pissed.
That's the risk. Take it or leave it.
I think we're
It's
going
up
to
to
take
you.
it. It's our only choice.
All right. Let's say for a second I want to try.
Otherwise, this section of the game is pretty
Who
short,
are they?
right?
Ceres and Rafa. She's in charge of the domain's militia. He heads up a group of hackers. You'll find them inside.
If I manage to pull this off...
What's up, Captain?
Are you with me?
That's my condition. I can't go up against Randall alone. It'd be too risky.
Thanks.
What
I
are you
owe you
doing,
one.
sweet cat?
You already do.
Just please stop
Sentencing
walking on
her
the
to
mixer,
final
dude.
death.
It's delicate.
Damn it.
He does. He does want to sit on it. That's his whole thing.
It's locked.
It's locked, all right.
I can't just leave like that.
Alright, well, we're not done. Let's get exploring. Happy to be a man again? I am. Let's activate our celerity sets. Nah, no, everything's really dark blue.
They're more welcoming than at the court.
Huh. Observe type of wood.
Cuban mahogany. We've got expensive taste.
Mahogany.
That's fancy.
That's fancy. Space is limited. First come, first served. Leave at sundown. Please store your things on the shelves. You need a bed for more than one day. Tell Ceres. Reminder, this is neutral territory. Incident equals banishment. Oh, jeez, that's pretty good. I mean, this is a place to stay. If you don't have a haven and you need somewhere to avoid the sun, come here. Oh, baby, the Anarchs rule. That's infinitely better than than the Camarilla
It's a pretty
already.
basic setup. Impersonal.
Like, fuck. They just don't want Kindred burning to death. Maybe it's bad for optics. Maybe it's just bad to lose a friend or a potential friend. They're not friends. Can't be friends with another beast. They only want to take everything you are and everything you have. They're competition, nothing more. But they are serious about looking after you. Which is interesting. Interesting. Also can't run in here. Is there any way to teleport to? Trigger? Yeah. Celerity? Zip zop zooey? No? Okay. The bluish tentacles all over everything I think is not nearly as interesting. Just having all specs on.
Well, it's a far cry from the glitz and glamour of the court.
Yeah, it is. It's not marble everywhere.
They really got a good setup here.
But it's quiet.
Oh, hey. Yeah? You shouldn't hang around here.
6? Good God. What if instead we use whatever handy lockpicks. Business cards, that's good too. I just don't think we need that yet. We'll look around, maybe we'll get another key. A lot of the time that's safe. So how many kind are here to eat anyway? Maybe it's a makeout closet. Yeah, we can get ourselves another Kindred and have a nice little time. How you doing here in the shadows, baby?
I love this movie.
Who said that? Maybe that. Someone down there? Nope.
That must be the Baron's office.
What, in here? Well, let's go through all this stuff. J61? Okay, fantastic. Report, allies and supporters. Lucio. Lucio is as slippery as an eel. His ambitions will probably turn against me one day, but he's still loyal to us. Ceres has already had several run-ins with his guys, who sometimes mess a little too much with the Masquerade. Other than that, Lucio's clean. Coteries based in Roxbury. Rafa is pragmatic, which is why he sticks with me. He doesn't really like me, but he understands my strength. Even if it's never out of kindness of his heart, his guys have already given us a hand now and again. Equipment, connections, security. His coterie moves around on the river. I don't know if they have fixed hideouts in town. Saul, dead ferals. Saul may be mobile and very independent, but she's always been there when I called. She's attached to her group and will inevitably choose her crew before us. The crew is mostly ferals. They roam all over the state and have a hideout in Dorchester. Wyman is the oldest anarch around. He's been through it all. The colonization of Boston, the King years, Iverson's rise. He's the head of a group of licks on the southern end of town. His age is a huge asset. His support would be plus for our group. But Waman is also a proud old fool. He rejects my authority, but he's not violent. He just ignores me. New emissaries should be leaving soon to try and improve our relations. In the meantime, all is well. Alright. Well, that's not very interesting at all. March 24th, 2014. Dear Thane, my sire gave in to the beckoning, but I haven't. I'm still here and I'm watching you. I saw what you did. How quickly you jumped at the chance to seize his domain and set your dogs there. But this land doesn't belong to you. You're a thief, Randall. A parasite. And sooner or later you'll pay for what you've done to my blood. Job Carver. Okay. Just a normal amount of threats going on there. Very normal. Very relaxing. What was that? Dear Mr. Thane, I reached out to my friend who works with antique dealers again. The answer is negative. Ceres was right. It's far too risky. The police are monitoring public and private collections all over the country, and potential buyers are too nervous to take a chance. Even those who are used to dealing in contraband would rather look the other way. It's really too bad. A specimen of this type that's so complete must be worth a fortune. It would be the best to wait a few years and sell it off quietly, even selling it piece by piece if we have to. But considering the buzz caused by Tanner's heist, I doubt we'll ever find a trustworthy buyer, the kind that won't turn us into the cops. If we can't make a profit off this old thing, maybe we could exhibit it. I've seen it up close, and it's really a beautiful dinosaur. It's impressive. I'm sure it would be a hit at future group gatherings. If you have any questions, just let me know. Vinny. Does he have a real dinosaur skeleton? Good God. What a fancy bitch. Key to the tunnels! What did I tell ya? Picking locks is for suckers! That's the safe zone. Door! Oh. Oh. Picking locks is still for suckers. That's my opinion.
Well, things have sure changed around here since last time.
For blood
Made
suckers.
himself at home.
Seems like the Baron is becoming more influential. Wait a few years, and he'll have built himself a throne room.
I love it.
It's... the size is impressive.
Wow. Wow. That's all you're getting?
A raccoon? They could have picked a more exciting symbol.
What the fuck?
But that crown? Bane pictures himself as the leader of the vermin.
What's wrong with
It's a challenge to
raccoons?
his critics. He embraces being an outcast. He's proud of it. I like the concept.
He's a clever little bastard with hands. What's not to love about raccoons? Also, this place is real fancy.
No. Now's not the time. Leave me alone.
Look at that. It's beautiful. Any zip points? Hanging out a great big aircraft hangar or something. Watching films with the best undead bros.
Are you the one that was sent by Iverson?
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to talk to you. Sorry.
Yeah. Sick mouse, dude.
What the hell are you still doing here?
Hi, Royce.
I was told I could stay.
Who told you that? Does Thane know?
Boop. Yes. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
I wouldn't be here if he didn't.
You're lying.
Go and ask him yourself.
Oh, don't you worry about that.
Happened.
I don't know what you're up to, but I've got my eye on you. We don't want you around here. Not now.
Damn. Well, wanted to make friends with Royce, but I guess we can't, because he hates us.
Bad timing. I'm not in the mood.
Alright, sorry.
Is your machine acting up?
My computer's fine. It's the network that's on the fritz.
Can I help?
What a shithole. Bad timing. I'm not in the mood.
Sorry. I don't really want to talk right now. Especially not with a chick from the camp.
Are you sure you're all
Need
right?
some blood?
No. I don't want to talk about it. It's personal.
Oh, it is Leisha voice. You're right. Hi, come on. Come on, don't fuck it up. Yay!
I came to help. And I could help you too. I'm a good listener. You can tell me anything.
It's just... the SI. I have a family. Do you understand? My kids?
Oh. How old are they?
8 and 12.
Oh,
I don't want to lose them.
Cheer up. The night is still young. We're gonna get those bastards. They won't lay a finger.
We really want to. That's
hope
why
you're
we've
right.
got a plan.
Camarilla frowns on having a family. Is that why you joined the Anarchs?
Yes and no. I'm a thin blood. It was only a matter of time. Joining the Anarchs was
yeah.
a matter of survival.
Because Galeb kills them. Also, I'm sorry, the cable that charges my phone is dodgy. So you can hear it.
There
go
are
on
those
and
at the
off all
core
time.
who find you disgusting. I think it's stupid.
To them, we're degenerates. An insult to their kind. They forget that they're the ones who are responsible for creating us.
I sure hope things will change for you.
For things to change, we
Some
need friends in the
Finblood?
court. But that's not gonna happen anytime soon.
Very specific ones.
You were right.
Don't take
It
that
helps.
much damage from the
Thanks.
sun.
No problem.
Did you want to ask me something?
Do you know who Ceres is?
Like,
yeah.
It
Why?
is
What
a
can you tell
weaker
me about
curse.
She's the Baron's right hand. She's in
Sometimes
charge
there are
of
plus
security.
sides to that.
What's she like?
Not the warm fuzzy type. But she's
He's
efficient.
still dead.
At
You still
least that's
feel
the
dead.
impression she gives off.
Still can't
Oh.
eat.
Then we're bound to
Most
get
of the
along. I'm looking for someone called Rafa. Do you know where I can find him?
You should go check with Gladys.
Where is it?
Down by the docks. You can't miss it.
Thanks, Kai.
See you later.
Bye.
Alright, we're gonna keep looking. Keep exploring the Anarch Hold. Anarch Hold. Not available, just leaves
Ceres
documents
seems to
and
be
stuff with a small
pretty
table.
powerful.
Emergency, call Ceres. Key from quota. From quote. Standard key is a little dusty. Was with a quote. What's the quote then? Rockfell Construction. Estimate number 16824. June 6, 2019. Object. Facade work. Disassemble scaffolding. Change damaged panels. Install new panels. Okay. This is honestly why I'm not... I think security...
Leave
and
town.
honestly,
That's the safest bet.
computer
Rafa will understand.
aren't the best skills. They're not the most useful because of how many scenarios you can get past them by learning the key code or finding the key. Like, this is much more efficient. To use the key, baby. Yeah, save that willpower. Oh, there you go. That's it. Zoop! Because we've used that path, we can get back and forth for nothing now. That's good. Maybe we can find something useful up here, huh? Alright. Just continuing to investigate. What you got? A lockpick. For the guy who just went on a minor tirade about how lockpicking is not that useful. Celerity's interpretation is odd here because, like, it lets you move faster. It doesn't specifically allow you to fly or jump from position to position. It's just that's the take we went with. How to use it. Have a Toreador, they have celerity. Usually lets you punch things real fast. Whoa, what's this? Keep an eye on your keycards. New magnetic keycards have been given to everyone. Like the safecards, which only affect the safety of your personal belongings, these keycards have a direct impact on the safety of the entire domain. In the future, we'll look at simplifying the system. Getting a little hungry. Getting a little hungry. Found a safe room, but we haven't found someone to send there yet. That's pretty fair. Cool statue. I like it. Very good. Very heroic.
Now's not the time.
What? Go through their stuff. Come on. That's why we're here. Huh. Check the parking barrier. Check the invitations.
Always start by making a cross on one of the sides. The rest will follow.
I could ask my brother-in-law, who was competed about speed cubing. Competed in speed cubing. Nothing else in this room? How fascinating. Very odd indeed.
What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, Monty.
Get out of here!
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I'm leaving.
My apologies, just let me. Okay, can I? No?
Hey, this floor is off limits.
Okay, sorry, my bad. I like how we're just wandering around, exploring everywhere. Oh, cool base you got here, Anox. I literally have no idea what I'm doing. That's fine. I feel like we're gonna find another safe room or something. What's that?
That's a lot of boxes. I didn't know the Anarchs did so much trafficking.
Metal boxes. They're not metal. There's not even a mop in here. God, betrayed. This is a video game and I just opened a closet. There should be ammunition in there, right? Or some sort of power-up.
No baseball bats or junkies looking to score. It's like you're someplace else.
To send. Order form. Stuff. A marked code here and a certificate of authenticity. So, suburb at night. Debauchery. Okay. The Anarchs sell memorabilia. Maybe they buy in traffic memorabilia. The better at InfoSec in several places we visited, so many computers are turned off. I think we're on the other side of that guy now? No. What? What? Right. Bop. First aid kits.
A boat. That's ridiculous.
What? What are you talking about, for God's sake? Maybe we are on the other side of this guy. It's just that he's looking at us both times. Hello.
Wait a second. I don't know you. Who the hell are you?
Hello.
I'm Lewis. I work for the court. I'm an emissary.
Shit. Can you just up and tell me that? Listen carefully. I won't say this a second time. Get the fuck out of here. I don't know who you're looking for, but you've got no business here.
Okay, relax. There's no need to get up on your high horse.
Get out. Now.
All right. I'm leaving.
Good. Again. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Not to be a
Nicely
jerk.
done, ma'am. Clock's ticking.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Not to be a jerk, but I thought that was the way out.
Get up there.
Get up where? Geeks answered Randall's call. They'll be here tonight. I need 2 volunteers to clean up the docks before they get here. super fine. You sell? Brighton. The Brighton cell.
What are you still doing here? Yo, what?
The gloves protect their gear, not their fists.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. Not to be a jerk, but I feel very lost.
I told you to leave.
I am leaving. I don't know the way out. Don't look at me. Roll through the vents. I went to check Hangar 19 earlier. It's a fucking mess. The place is disgusting. There are homeless people everywhere and it reeks of vomit. I was already against letting Yardley play the trafficker, but this is too much. We're hunters, not fucking scavengers. Do something. Effie. Spoken like ProZD talking about his cat. It's just... Okay. Thank fuck.
The guys are okay. Are you lost? The exit's the other way.
I'm taking a look around.
Just mind your business.
I'm going for a wander.
Get out of here.
Excuse me.
A lot of people in
Get
fatigues
out of here.
Is there a problem?
You've got no business here. Go back to crawling around at Iverson's feet.
Stay calm, girl.
Okay, don't frenzy this idiot. Oh, okay, cool. Maybe if you're hungry...
This is a waste of my time.
Yell at him or something? Can I train too? No? Okay. Okay.
Come on, man.
Hello.
I haven't had time to go hunting, and I'm on duty tonight.
I don't give a shit. You should have eaten earlier.
But I promise I won't damage her. Yardley will never know. Please, I need this.
Wow. I warned you. Next time, it won't be your balls getting popped. It'll be your head.
Shit!
Fucking thin blood.
Sack tapping him.
I just need a little blood.
I'm so hungry. I can't believe we've only made one friend this whole time. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Not now.
Alright.
No. Leave me alone. There's too much noise.
Alright, buddy. You'll be alright. We'll give you some loops. Some sort of noise suppressant. You'll be okay soon.
Hey.
You've got some nerve coming around here.
I've missed being on dry land. Hey. I've missed
Iverson
being
let
on
you
dry
off your
land.
leash.
I wish I got to know these lesbian vampires more. I think it's sad that that's all we get. Maybe they could be bros. Maybe they could be sisters. That would be good fun too.
Seriously? It's always the same with every game!
You're overreacting.
Poker, you win. Gin Rubby, you win. Crazy Eights, you win!
I'm good at cards, that's all.
I don't know why I even try. I know I'm gonna lose.
You should talk to your shrink about it.
I've always liked this game. Straight, four-of-a-kind flush. I've played my share of high rollers.
Could we play? No?
Hey.
What do you want?
Catherine.
This whole domain, the warehouses, the docks, does it all belong to Thane?
Yep.
Seems awful big for just one guy.
He's not alone. He's got us. And then there's Sarah's gang.
Do they live here?
That's one way to look at it. Thane shares the domain with them.
That's generous of him.
Logical is more like it. He keeps his friends close.
Maybe not everything's a power play.
Does Thane treat his retainers well?
Well,
Come on. It's just between you and
That's
me.
not gonna work.
it's just that we don't get to talk to him much. Never, actually.
It shouldn't have
He
worked.
ignores us most of the time.
You've never spoken to him?
No. We get our orders from Saris.
Huh.
Thane, we're not allowed anywhere near him.
Okay.
I'll leave
That's
you to
kind
it.
of fucked,
Later.
in my opinion. Also, thanks, Odysseus.
Hey,
We got ourselves
what
a
are you
new
looking
follow.
at? Can't you see that I'm busy?
Alright, Renata, never mind. Yeah, man, wanna play cards? Play cards? Have a little friendly competition? Hello.
So you're the one behind these collages.
Some of them, yeah. You're the chick from the cam, right?
Unfortunately,
Amen.
yes.
I heard some guys talking about you. You don't seem to have a lot
But
of
is saying
fans
good
around here.
things?
I represent everything they despise. It's natural for them not to trust me.
Glad you're
I
being
don't blame
reasonable.
them.
You should watch out. Not everyone is as forgiving as you are.
Oh, because you are?
I don't have anything against you. We're all just trying to survive,
That's the
right?
spirit.
Even if I'd rather see your prince burned to a crisp in broad daylight.
Not the only one.
There are a lot of you who feel the same way.
Yeah.
And not just here.
Like,
Answer me honestly. Are you here because you believe in her? Or because you were forced to come?
I obey her because I have no choice.
The cam's never done anything for me. But she's the prince.
So you just shut up and take it.
That's one way to look at
Wow,
it.
dude.
Things won't ever change if people like you don't have the courage to say enough.
There's nothing in it for me.
Your freedom.
That's one point of view.
I hope you know what you're doing. Now, if you'll excuse
Like-
me.
As you please.
Legitimately? What your sire belongs to? Which path they belong to? Their philosophy?
Found him drooling over my vessels.
Like, that's gonna be where you end up a lot of the
Do
time.
you really think now is
Hey,
the time
this is
for
what
this?
vampires are
They're
about.
only here for a few hours, damn it. Relax.
No. Either you tell Saul to call off her dogs, or I'll do it.
Ooh, sounds
Oh,
like you're
now
having a
you're the
little-
one giving me orders. I forbid you to go anywhere near her. Do I make myself clear? That's an order.
Dumb bitch.
Fuck. Hey, buddy, what's going on?
Excuse me.
I don't have anything to say to you.
Settled.
Asshole.
Maybe it is. You sure?
Hey.
Stay away from me.
Okay. Cool. One more try?
Hey.
Stay away from me.
Alright, never mind. Well, she didn't use celerity, so we could catch her. We're just gonna go Shazam! Oh. Honestly, celerity at super speed would be pretty fucking useful. Nope. I let you down, Loxy. I think she's upstairs. Oh, wait, maybe she went into her office. Hello!
Saris. I need to talk.
Saris!
Randall told you to leave.
He didn't say when.
Oh, you think you're clever.
I
What
think
do you
I'm
want?
desperate.
We have to talk about the SI.
There's nothing more to be said. Randall was perfectly clear.
He's
Yeah.
making a mistake.
But you're smart.
The
Come
whole
on.
city's in danger.
Don't waste your breath. I don't listen to the court's underlings. Now get out of here.
Saris, just hear me out.
I'm not just
Get
an underling.
out.
God damn it.
Fucking
If
hell.
I want them to back me, I need to find a solution.
You gotta be kidding me, though, right? Oh, here we go.
Hey.
What's up, Yardley?
I see
Fuck,
what
his
you're
design's
trying to
good.
do.
Is that a threat?
You're way off.
I'm on your side. I want to help.
Oh.
Why would you take that risk?
Well, because our survival depends on
Agreed.
it. This
SI
isn't the
are a
first
problem.
time Cirrus has put us in danger.
Cirrus?
And what do you suggest?
An exchange of mutual benefit.
I haven't fucked up yet.
You know why Cirrus disagrees with your plan?
Out of loyalty, I guess.
No, that's part of it, for sure, but that's not all. It's because of the Crimson Oaks.
What? Shadowy organization is difficult to trace. The Crimson Oaks have recently been involved in several plots that have targeted the Prince of Boston.
I've heard of them. I remember those guys. Hazel hated them. There was a time she fought with them. I thought they disappeared.
Their leaders fled after the fall of London.
I love this
Most
guy's
of them
design.
followed, but others stayed
Heavily
behind
scarred, heavily
and went
tattooed.
underground.
What a badass.
I see. But what's the connection with Ceres?
She works for them, and she seems to be pretty attached to their agreement.
What agreement?
What kind of agreement is it? What do you do for them?
I don't do anything. Cirrus deals with that. As far as I understand, she runs logistics for them. She rents boats, houses. I don't know what they're up to, but it seems big.
Does?
If Ceres works for them, that would explain why she won't help Hazel.
Yeah, but I got a plan for that. It won't be pretty, but it'll be good for the both of us. You in?
Alright. Can you tell me more?
I need more details.
Yeah, like what's the plan?
Not till you agree. So, are you with me or not?
I'm with you.
Alright. Then listen carefully. I've got dirt on Cirrus. Bank accounts.
Okay.
The kind of stuff that's shady enough to get her kicked
You hear
out of
that?
the
It's a
coterie for
confrontation
good.
music. And Mem too silly.
I'm sorry. I don't get it. Ceres is embezzling.
Oh yeah, that's what the files say.
Is it really true?
It doesn't really matter. All that matters is getting rid of her. If Cirrus is out, then I'll replace her, and I'll help you.
Alright.
I doubt a couple pieces of paper will be enough to push her out the door.
Yeah? Well, think again. We don't have the same resources you do. So, if we were to find out she's been helping herself to the little we have...
Okay.
How long have you been sitting on these papers?
I've been preparing all of this for a couple of months. I was just waiting for the right time to make my move.
You're using me.
Correct.
I'm friggin' trying to help you.
Go on.
What are you planning to do with your little papers?
Can't just whip them out like that. Somebody's gotta find them. And for that to happen, I need you to help me plant them somewhere.
Yeah, well, we could do that.
In Ceres's personal safe.
Yep.
It's in a secure room. You'll need this pass to get in.
Thanks for your key
Great.
card.
Is there a code? For the safe, I mean.
It's not a code. It's a card. Here.
Jeez,
You'll find
just
it
handing
upstairs.
us everything. That's very
Any
useful.
questions?
Just to be sure, could you go over all that again?
Yeah, all right. I gave you the files. You have to plant them in Ceres's safe. It's in the safe room, upstairs. Got it?
The safe's in the safe room. Got it.
Why don't you do it yourself? We'd save time.
I can't. Too risky. I could get caught.
What would you have done if I hadn't come along?
I would have found another solution.
Another patsy.
Another sucker.
Call it whatever you want to call it.
I mean, I said patsy, but sure.
On second thought,
What if I just...
I could go see Ceres and tell her everything.
Oh, and you think she'd believe you?
No?
I've got proof.
That'd be risky. You'd lose the only ally you've ever had.
Good point.
Alright.
I think that's about it.
In that case, I'll arrange to get you access to upstairs. Here, take the files.
Jeez.
Come back when you got some news. I'm counting on you.
Thanks, Yardley.
I don't think I have any other choice.
Nope, I agree. That's all we got. Well, let's not get caught.
I wonder what else he's hiding.
So we should look at his stuff as well? Good idea. I love that. Yardley, fix the transformer, but Ceres isn't happy. She doesn't want me to mess with it anymore, so stop making it blow. There she blows. I be an old ancient vampire. Well, we know how to get up there, so like, that skips at least part of the puzzle. This is only one of the 2 leaders. Hey, how you going?
Bad timing. I'm not in the mood.
Sorry.
Is your machine acting up?
My computer's fine. It's the network that's on the fritz. What a shithole.
Why is the network on the fritz? Also, I thought we were staying off the network. The internet, otherwise we all get in trouble. We all got vampy. I mean, it's possible. It's even likely at some point.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Sandy. Ta-da. Ta-da. Suckers. Hey, I pushed a ladder off the side. Where do you think that goes? Oh, literally all the way down, so I didn't need to run all the way across. Guess who's got only the 1 dot in education now? A mem. A mem has only 1 dot in education. She didn't go to Vampire University.
Closed.
What?
I have to find another way to get in.
What? Oh, no. Oh, fuck. It's shut because the dude, he knew I was up there. Oh, God.
Closed. I have to find another way to get in.
Oh, that feels really annoying. Oh, it's real bad. God damn it. God damn it. Okay. I was up here for no reason earlier. Oh, that hurts. That hurts right in the soul. Hello!
You've got no business here. Leave.
Okay, Monty.
Get the hell out of here.
Right, I need Monty to move.
God knows around somewhere else.
I don't know what's stopping me from beating the shit out of you.
Political inconvenience?
The gloves protect their gear, not their fists.
Is that color or is that important? Oh, that's devastating. Okay.
Who knows where these tunnels could lead?
Likely any of the Nosferatu could tell you. Slam it open. That's interesting. Doesn't look super stable. Already got the key, baby. Amazing. Nice. Fed from a rat. It's fine. Just chow down a little bit. There's also talents. Where's rat? There. Eat 2 more and we get negative suspicion. When we eat more rats, maybe it's retroactive. God, that'd be useful. It's like, okay, it's all fine. Just gonna eat more rats and I'll be less suspicious. Yes. Hey, dude.
He looks like a junkie.
What is in his hand? Oh. I think he fell down here.
What was he doing here? Trying to escape?
Magnetic key. It's a consumable one. Yeah, I think he fell from this ladder. We're not done yet, okay? Keep looking around. Still investigating. Huh. Hey! Huh. I don't know why we do that yet. And I've learned my lesson. About jumping places. Going upstairs too early and getting caught. Devastating to our case. God, I feel... Maybe. Maybe I'll restart the currency. Only if there's no other way. If Monty spotted us, we're literally screwed, then yeah. Otherwise, we're going to continue exploring. Find all the rats and eat them. Just... This is such a big area to explore in.
What the hell is this?
What? I didn't do anything. It wasn't me. Don't hurt me.
What did they do to him?
Oh, I don't feel bad. I don't feel good about that.
Huh? What?
Hi.
What is it? Is it for my hit? Are you gonna give it to me?
What?
You don't have my hit.
No.
Oh. Alright. Too bad.
The safe room. Was it upstairs? Huh. Oh boy. Tina's note. The effects last longer when inhaled. Don't just dose people just to get high on
I'll
them.
behave now. I get it. I won't try to escape again.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder.
He's totally high.
It teleports you when you eat someone, so we're going to be able to get back upstairs. Dear all, we're going to stop collecting mortals for a few nights until things calm down in town. We'll keep picking up juice boxes, but we'll space them out, no more than one every other week, and we'll change vehicles often. Radner's got a contacted garage who'll be able to lend us a couple of cars. No more vans, they're too conspicuous. Stay on your guard. Yardley, I'm glad you're being aware. It's gonna teleport us to the closest one. No. Well, we're gonna eat 2 of them in a row then.
Twinkle,
Vomit. How delightful. There's something else. Shit. Who is this guy?
How could I not have... Damn it. Well, there you go. What we get for not playing Leisure. Follow the trail of vomit. That's where we came from. Alright, well, we're gonna eat 2 people and see if it works. And honestly, if it doesn't, I feel like restarting the scene because... God. It's rough. It's rough. Got too explory in the wrong direction. Hey, buddy. You'll be fine.
Come on. It won't take long.
Some pretentious waffle about blood and feeding and hungry and num num. Ooh, it feels good. It's so nice to be eaten. Yes, please. Thank you. That was good. Let him see MM eat people enough because she's a rat sucker. Damn it. Controlled hunt, finally. Okay, that was good. We're gonna eat the other one. There it is. There's the door. Boop. Wrong door. There's the other door. So Mem ate one chunky, but she was still so hungry. Hey.
Come on. It won't take
long. Zoop! I'm guessing, but I think the Auspex trail, like, leads to the boat. I also don't know who we're tailing or why. What do you think? I should have known. I should have guessed, right? It just... It's not that that would be too easy and I'm being bitter about it. It's just... If it is a location that's hard to get to, like, it makes sense that that you won't be able to go there, right? Yeah. Rafa on the boat? Maybe, why would Rafa vomit? Is my other question. There you go. Psychometry. 65 experience left. Like, generates 1 less hunger. Well, that might be useful. You can finally use celerity dialogue when you do that. Spent 100 experience on it. Three technology. I feel silly for that, to be honest. Rhetoric was something that came up as well. There. That feels better, doesn't it? Yeah, look, I've restarted it. I think it's necessary. It doesn't feel right that, honestly,
Lewis,
it felt locked out.
Over here. Hey, Saul.
Took you long enough.
shrug, use a
Thanks
drug.
for
use a
getting
yuck.
back to me. I wasn't sure you'd kept the pager.
You owe me one.
So, yeah. I won't. He's waiting.
I want to ask the
Work
questions just in case
depends
they're
on what. Just don't.
important.
Dang. I feel.
Hey, Loxy, I know you hate it when it's
Is
skip
anyone
dialogue,
with
so
him?
Sorry
Yeah,
about
the
that.
gangler. He said, why do you? He's just. I want to see him.
Wait for me here.
I'm not gonna.
Randall. Okay. Miss, thank you.
Yeah. I don't want to hurt you.
I'm not your enemy.
Then I'm.
I don't think we can win this, given there's so much of the level built around, like, finding other ways.
The princess got her back up against.
We've still got a chance.
But we might have a fighting chance. Let's just say it wasn't.
Guess we're not.
We did. Tell bringing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Forget Hazel. I warned.
Yeah. You're gonna have to hustle. Yeah, well.
You're the head of the culture. And then.
And, like, I think the method of convincing him is to get, like, a lot of. Get the other
Are
two
you sure that could
to
work?
go with him.
Thane's gonna be
right?
pissed.
He'll feel slightly overridden, but that's just how it goes.
All right.
All right. Right.
Sentencing her to final death.
Only if you fuck up, man. Right. Speed running. Well, not running, but we're going as fast as we can. Finding information, moving through. Looking at the
Cuban
type of
mahogany.
wood.
We've got expensive taste.
Can't run or even hustle here.
It's a pretty basic setup. Impersonal.
Yeah, but they don't die in sunlight. You don't have to exchange favors. But maybe if you're going to be here multiple days, right? Anyway. Let's move.
Well, it's a far cry from the glitz and glamour of the court. They really got a good setup here.
They sure do. This is the safe zone. And it is upstairs. It's just the wrong upstairs.
That must be the Baron's office.
Got at least one key card now. Alright, I want to close all the things just because it seems too suspicious. I know we're supposed to be moving fast, but it's like, oh, the Camarilla came in and just... Hey.
Sorry. I don't really...
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, this better work.
I came to help.
You can tell
You
me
can
anything.
tell me anything.
No, I don't know you.
Suit yourself.
Oh, dang it.
All right. I'll be going now.
Yeah.
I only wanted to help, Kai. I swear to you. I swear to you, I only wanted to help. She would feel better. She did feel better after
Well,
it worked last time.
Changed around here since last time. Dane's made himself at home.
I don't...
That Sarah seems to be pretty powerful.
I think it's really useful to load our save and go again.
Saul takes us to your club sometimes. They're all right.
Thanks.
Hey, Zal takes us to...
You.
Hey, Vaughn.
What?
I sense fear. Why?
Everyone is counting on me.
For a few
I've got to
dollars.
make choices. And if I choose wrong,
They'll meet their final death.
Yep.
That's not easy.
Nope.
But you're fierce.
Thanks.
Saul told us about you. She trusts you. As long as she does, you're welcome here.
Sounds
That's
good. Want to make out?
nice.
No.
But I'm not planning on sticking around here long. I belong to the court.
Is that really what you want?
Nope.
I haven't felt at home there in a long time.
Hell yeah.
So then why stay?
I don't know. I've got my clubs, my contacts. Hazel leaves me alone. Leaving would mean letting go.
All we want is to be
all
left
of that.
alone by Hazel?
That's
Makes
your
sense.
fear talking.
Yeah,
Thanks for answering.
he's nuts.
What?
Go see Saul if you're feeling lost.
He's talking to these jerks. What's up?
Bad timing. I'm not in the mood.
Is your machine acting up?
My computer's fine. It's the network that's on the fritz. What a shithole. Leave me alone.
Where is he? Oh, we've already been in here. My bad. Gotta go upstairs to use that key we just got.
I just need a little blood. I just need a little blood.
You could have a little of mine if you want. It'll only create a blood bond, which is fucked.
I'm not supposed to talk to you. Sorry.
There. What's up?
What the hell are you still doing here?
Hey, bro.
I was told I could stay.
Who told you that? Does they know?
Yes. Hey, we're gonna do this again. This time we're gonna just... Damn it! Can we win this time? Just to, like, even the odds. Yes! Alright.
I wouldn't be here if you didn't.
Making friends with Royce
It's
instead.
not like him to fraternize with the enemy.
Guy with a cool mask.
Are you challenging his decision?
No. What do you want?
I want to challenge your decision.
You might be able to help me. I'm looking for your leader. Do you know where he is?
What do I look like? His sire?
Maybe?
Find him yourself.
No.
I bet you know everyone around here.
What a useful
Including
guy.
Sarah's.
It's been so great to
What
talk
can you
to him
tell
so
me
far.
about her?
Go talk to Mr. Asshat. He'll know more than me. Sarah's second. Yardley. You'll find him near the train car.
Mr. Asshat. Wow.
I'm at it.
What a brilliant use of willpower.
Best
I'm
news I've
so
heard all
glad we
night.
did that. Fucking hell. God damn it. Loxy, I heard that in Tim Rogers' voice. Buddy, I don't know what you look like. You've watched the Boku no
The lock must be on the other side.
Natsuyasumi, right? Great video. What's up?
Good. Again. 1, 2, 1, 2.
I'm back. It's a different timeline, you fucks.
Are you lost?
Yes.
The exit's the other way.
Sorry.
I'm taking a look around.
Just mind your business.
It's the most recent one, as in it was released last year instead of the year before.
Excuse me.
Boku no
Get
Natsuyasumi.
out of here.
There you go. It's great. I actually really enjoyed it.
Is there a
Interesting
problem?
ruminations.
You've
on the
got
nature
no
of
business
growing
here.
up.
Go back to crawling
Very
around
cool.
at Iverson's feet.
Oh,
Stay calm, girl.
you can just leave. Did
This
you-
is a waste of my time.
Did you catch the fact that Noah Caldwell Gavay has done a 7-hour video on the Lincoln Highway, the first continental highway in America? Because he has, and it's good.
Yo, what?
I really enjoyed it, all of it actually. So if you have 7.5 fucking hours, you can...
The gloves protect their gear, not their fists.
It's so good. I know it's yelling into a whirlwind, right? Or tornado. They'll never hear it. Noah will never hear the praise I have for him and his work. Right? He won't know that it touches and affects me deeply, and I think about it all the time. And it's had a significant improvement to some segments of my life, but that's why I'm recommending it, not just because I want people to spend 7 hours reading. Oh.
The door's closed.
It is.
There's no way to open it from this side.
I think it's, like, it may be frustrating that it happened to us, but it is very interesting that when the Anarchs catch you, they're like, well, we're not going to leave that open anymore. That's asking for trouble. Like, that's good. Good writing, good design. It's just frustrating that it happened. I also think it's odd that we can close the blinds, but there's nothing to... Oh. Close the blinds so you can plant something on it later. Alright. Alright, I think we're going to do this dialogue.
I found him drooling over my vessels. It's unacceptable.
Do you really think now is the time for this? They're only here for a few hours, damn it. Relax.
No. Either you tell Saul to call off her dogs, or I'll do it.
Oh, now you're the one giving me orders. I forbid you to go anywhere near her. Do I make myself clear? That's an order.
Dumb bitch.
You can't talk to right here. Okay, well that's... Get yelled at. Serious, get called over. Yeah, that's right. Because if we talk to him, he's just like, I don't want to talk to you. Oh. We haven't had full specs on the whole time. How did you get in here? Celerity? Okay.
Saris, I need to talk to you.
Randall told you to leave.
He didn't say when.
Oh, you think you're clever.
I spent
What do you want?
experience on deduction, so yes.
We have to talk about the SI.
There's nothing more to be said. Randall was perfectly clear.
He's making a mistake. The whole city's in danger.
Yeah.
Don't waste your breath. I don't listen to the court's underlings. Now get out of here.
Saris, just hear me out.
Get out.
Look, I don't want to be a jerk, but it's...
If I want them to back me,
They need to have their own plan, right?
I'm on...
Because it's...
Why would you take
The
that
SI
risk?
are gonna win. They're fucked. The Kindred are
They're
fucked if
leaders.
they don't sort this out. So...
And you're not... I need more details.
Not...
So that the Anarchs are just refusing to
I'm with
do anything about it is a
Alright.
really dumb thing. Big problem. I get it! Grazie, ma'am.
Let me guess. Your files... How long...
I've been...
It's nice to spend the appropriate amount in deduction to not fail that.
Why don't you do it yourself? We'd say...
Find another patsy.
Just...
Got it?
On second thought, I could go see Saris and tell her everything.
Oh, and you think she...
Alright.
I think that's about it.
Okay. That
I don't
is
think I have any other
10
choice.
o'clock. I don't think we're going to forget this, right? Now we'll
I
go to
wonder
the top.
what else he's hiding.
We'll jump to the top of the roof and we'll sort it out from there. But in the meantime, I'm afraid we need to finish. I have had a very lovely evening with you all. I just want to do one thing, though. Just give me a second while I set it up. It's pretty important. Hold on. Just give me a second. I can't believe this is taking me so long. Ah, yes, that's true. Okay. Oh no! How did that get there? Right, absolutely that. How did this get here? How did the fact that your teacher, Professor Elazar Fig, dies at the end of Hogwarts Legacy and cannot be avoided or changed, and Anne was cursed by Rookwood, who framed the goblin? Who could have seen that coming? Oh God! Horrible! You should request a refund for that game. It's really anti-Semitic. Like, atrociously anti-Semitic. Anyway, thanks for joining me this evening. I hope you have a very lovely time, and feel free to check out everyone on my hosting list because they're all very good people, including the crew at Loading Ready Run. Otherwise, thanks for joining me this evening for some Vampire for Bite Night, and I will see you again on Wednesday night for more Final Fantasy VII. Be kind to your friends, be lovely to other people, remember to tell the people you love that you love them very much. Good night, everyone.